Well, would you please welcome Paul Rudd? Paul, it is so great to have you on the Sunday Project. I'm just wondering, when they rang up and said, do you want to do Ghostbusters, how long did you pause before you said, hell yeah?
Not too long. Jason Reitman called me and said, I'd like to send you this script. Jason is a friend of mine, and although we'd never really worked together on anything, we'd talked about it in the past. He sent me this. I was elated, and with each page I kept thinking, wow, this is amazing, this is great, and it's kind of the perfect way to tell this story. So yeah, it was very exciting.
Paul, I grew up with kids drawing proton packs on bits of cardboard and running around their backyards pretending to be Ghostbusters. How exciting is it to be in this actual world?
Well, you know, I'm a little bit like you. I didn't really draw a proton pack and put it on, but I did. I did grow up with the toys and seeing them, and then to see these things in real life. There's no way to not, kind of get a kick out of that. Holding a real ghost trap was surreal, to say the least.
Hey, Paul, it's a really awesome cast. Finn and McKenna in particular just seem like the coolest kids. Were you intimidated by them at all?
Oh gosh, no, I wasn't intimidated, but I loved hanging out with them. I loved working with them. I'd seen their work before. I'd seen things that they had done. And then there's Logan Kim, this was the first thing he ever did. And he was so poised and funny and just a great kid, and Celeste as well. So you're on set for a long amount of time. And it's so fun to be around people who are so enthusiastic and really happy to be there and excited. And it was great hanging out with all of them. And they're all really, the heart of the film. They're fantastic, every one of them.
Paul, I imagine this is a question they ask you before you get signed up to do a job like this. Do you believe in ghosts?
They never asked me this before I signed up to do this.
But the answer is?
To do the job. But, boy, I tell you, I do now. After working on this.
In the movie, obviously, the line is who you're going to call. In real life, if you did see a ghost, who would you call?
I have a couple of friends that, they have crystals and an eagle feather, and they beat a drum, and they live a little bit in the astral plane. I'd call them and say, do you have a smudge stick I could borrow?
Well, we missed you at the Friends reunion earlier this year, Paul. We were hoping to see you. What happened?
Oh, well, I don't know. I was like you. I watched it, and I was so kind of caught up in the nostalgia of it, and it was great to see them. The show was Friends. It was about them. I wouldn't expect to be a part of that, but boy, I had a great time working on that show, and I thought the coolest thing, one of the coolest things, for me, was seeing all the stuff backstage and the dressing rooms and things like that, and I got kind of caught up in all of it like everybody else.
Hey, Paul, you were recently trending on Twitter, literally just for being Paul Rudd. And out of the blue, there was a bunch of people that started tweeting the hashtag RuddLove, which is a bit confusing here because we have a former Prime Minister called Kevin Rudd, and I just didn't know what was going on for a minute then. But it was because people just loved you for being you. So what do you reckon about being the internet's boyfriend? Do you love it?
Are we sure that wasn't about Kevin Rudd?
You know what? I am sure. Yes, Paul, I am sure.
Well, I'm not so sure that I am, but it's nice that there's a hashtag out there that says that. I tend to miss all of these things. I'm not on any social media, so it's nice to come on a television show and be told in front of everybody.
I love that I'm the one that broke it to you. Let me break something else that's been going on about the internet related with you as well. The internet is obsessed by the fact that you seem ageless, like you look the same now as what you did in Clueless. So can you confirm here on the project whether or not you are in fact a vampire?
I am 147 years old.
I knew it!
Paul Rudd, it has been so lovely to chat with you, and thanks so much for joining us on the Sunday Project.
Oh, it was great being with you. Thanks so much.
Oh, my God. He is a beautiful
Really?
Prince.
If he's not the loveliest guy alive, he's just a very good actor.
Too much.
I think he's
So
actually
good.
the second loveliest guy alive, Hamish McDonald.
Oh,
Yeah, I think our floor manager's the loveliest guy.
rude. Ghostbusters Afterlife hits Aussie Cinemas New Year's Day.